everyone, Denise here from Sewlimitless, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about this jacket that I made as my latest Minerva project. So let's get started. So first of all, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Denise, and I want to talk about this fabric and the pattern that I used to make it. I am a Minerva brand ambassador, and this is the fabric that I used this time. This was gifted to me since, as I said, I'm a Minerva brand ambassador. Now, it is an organic cotton twill, and it is called Parading Palms. It is a Minerva exclusive fabric. They have several fabrics that are exclusive to them that I guess that means you won't find them other places. It's called Parading Palms. Now, I will show you later a picture. The dress that I made, it was a jumper. I used a vintage pattern. I can't recall the name or the number of the pattern right now, but I will pop up a picture. That also from Minerva, that was a flannel. That fabric is also the same print, but you'll see how they look very different due to the fabric. I think because of the fabric content, when you're using a flannel, it's very different. You know how that feels. This is a twill. It is specifically called a Tencel Lyocell twill. It's a medium weight fabric. There is no stretch in this particular fabric, but it is very soft and it's got a very good drape to it. So something like this would be great for making palazzo pants or something like that. I used it for this jacket because the jacket is described as being an unlined jacket with matching belt, carriers, button epaulets, which I did not put, and side seam pockets. Now, the reason I didn't bother with the epaulets, which go here, is because I didn't have buttons that I liked to go on them. And with this kind of a print, I figured you're really not going to notice it anyway. So I just left them off, even though I actually made them. I just didn't attach them to the jacket. But this pattern is an easy pattern to make. Now, this is one of those where you can make several different garments. It's got the dress, a sleeveless top, pants, and you can make the jacket longer. And this one is without sleeves. So that's actually a very interesting, I started to do this one, but I didn't want something that long. But I'm happy with this one that I made. Mine, of course, does have the sleeves, but easy pattern to put together and relatively quick. They have you do something which I always question, which is to fully line the front facing. So this whole front section here, there's interfacing on this. And I always question it because it can be a lot of interfacing. And I'm always wondering, okay, is it really necessary? This is the second Butterick pattern that I've had that told me to do that. On the other one, I remember it was a different pattern. I did not do it. This one I actually did because the fabric is so drapey. I figured that the interfacing would give it a little bit more shape. But if you're going to use a fabric that is a bit stiffer or not quite so drapey, it would be something that you could probably leave out. Now, the fabric suggestions, let me read this. It says, for the jacket and such, it says cotton twill, linen, sateen, or silk. So those can be, depending on the quality or the make of the fabric, they may be a little bit more, a little bit stiffer, where you may or may not want to add that extra interfacing on the whole front of the jacket. But like I said, I did that here. Now, when I did wash the fabric, there's no fading or anything like that. That's always something that I look for when I choose these fabrics. And when I wash them initially, because that's the first thing I always do, is wash them and dry them, usually in cold water. and dry them on low heat, and making sure that there's no shrinkage and the colors aren't going to fade. And these stayed wonderful. It's a really nice, bold print, which is why I chose to use this pattern, because I wanted something that was going to be simple, relatively easy to make, and didn't have a lot of fussiness to it. It doesn't have any buttons on the front or anything like that. It is just, it closes with a tie. So you've got a matching belt with the garment, with the jacket. So that was super easy. It ranges, your normal size ranges that for the pattern. It is, like I said, it is a Butterick pattern. And it's just really nice. It's easy to make. I have only made this garment from this pattern. So as far as the rest of these, I would assume that they are pretty standard in terms of ease of making. Now this pattern is rated easy, so I wouldn't think it would be terribly difficult. But like I did say, I've only made this one garment from this particular pattern, but easy to do and great results. So that's also another thing, especially if I'm using a print like this. I want something that's not going to be difficult, usually, where I don't have to worry about matching any kind of stuff, prints, plaids, none of that. For the most part, I'm not really wanting to do that, but also something that doesn't have a lot of design lines to it. It's a pretty simple, easy, straightforward design, and this one was that. So that's how everything turned out. Of course, there's lots of pictures that I can show you, and there is also a blog post, so you can head over to that and you can sign up to be notified when I upload a new blog post as well. But thank you for watching. That's it for this little video. If you have any questions or comments about the pattern or about Minerva, any of that, please leave it down below in the comments. I will leave you a link also to the fabric as well. But yeah, that's it. Please go ahead, hit like, subscribe to my channel. Take care. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.